Hi, it's Samuel here. So, yeah, sorry. It's currently pretty early in the morning, but I just felt compelled to just preach a few verses, you know, just to start off your morning. So, what today we're just going to read 2 Corinthians chapter 9, and then I'm just going to give some, some more. Yeah. So, let's get to it. So sorry, yeah. I don't know what's going on with the sneezing, but anyways, 2 Corinthians chapter 9. For as touching the ministering to the saints, it is superfluous for me to write to you. For I know the forwardness for your mind, for which I boast of you to them, of Macedonia, that Achaia was ready an year ago, and your zeal hath provoked very many. Yet have I sent the brethren, lest our boasting of you should be in vain in this behalf, that as I said, ye may be ready. Lest haply if they of Macedonia come with me, and find you unprepared, we that we say not ye should be ashamed in the same confident boasting. Therefore, I thought it necessary to exhort the brethren that they will go before unto you, and make up beforehand your bounty, wherefore ye had noticed before, that the same might be ready, as a matter of bounty, and not as of covetousness. But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and he which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. Every man according to his purpose set, every man according to he purposed in his heart. So let him give, not grudgingly, or of necessity, for God loveth a cheerful giver. And God is able to make all grace abound towards you, that ye always having all sufficiency in all things may abound to every good work. As it is written, He hath dispersed abroad, He hath given to the poor, His righteousness remaineth forever. Now he that ministereth send to the sower, both minister bread for your food, and multiply your seed sown, and increase the fruit of your righteousness. Be enriched in everything to all bountifulness, which causeth through us thanksgiving to God, for the administration of this service, not only supplieth the want of the saints, but is abundant also by many thanksgiving unto God. Whilst by the experiment of this ministration, they glorify God for your professed subjections unto the gospel of Christ, and for your liberal distributions unto them and unto all men, and by their prayer for you, which long after you for exceeding grace of God in you. Thanks be unto God for his unspeakable gifts. So this one is just a pretty short verse, but there are some specific verses from verse 6, 7, and 8 specifically that I really wanted to church. The ones where it says in verse 6, it says, But this I say, he which soweth sparingly shall reap also sparingly, and we which soweth bountifully shall reap also bountifully. So it just talks about how at the end of the day, it talks about offerings, that if you can give, if you want to give, and you are giving with your heart, if you give with what you have, with the intent of what you have, if you were able to, as the word says, sow bountifully to how the Lord has helped you, you will reap it as well. Now, this isn't to say that if you sow less, that the Bible, if you sow less, God will not bless you, or if you reap, or if you, it's not like that. At the end of the day, God's blessing is not based on monetary wealth or anything, but it's just based on the faith, just having a relationship with him, trusting in his word. But at the end of the day, this was me to the Corinthian church, and as a church, and even in his offering, when we feel led to just give on the goodness of God in our hearts, we should learn to give. Then also, Paul also explains the point that it is not out of necessity. We shouldn't give like it is like a forceful obligation. Well, tithing is a different matter at hand, but as for offering, it's a free will, more of a free will offering. And in here, we even says, every man according as he purposed in his heart. So let him give, not grudgingly or of necessity, for God loves a cheerful giver. So in terms of putting seeds and offerings, we should learn to give, again, as I'll emphasize it, to how God has helped us in our heart. If we feel that God has helped us so much, and I just want to use this just as a thank you to God, as just a small token of my appreciation. Of course, God already knows that you thank him, that you pray to him, you bless him, with your word as well. But just as an extra token of my appreciation, Lord, just take this as well. And God blesses, and as you hear, God loves a cheerful giver. So at the end of the day, and in verse 8, and said, God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that ye always having all sufficiency in all things may abound to every good work. So at the end of the day, we should just learn to give, and we should learn to pray to him, and make sure we do everything with the whole of our hearts. That's the basic message for today, guys. Sorry for my voice, it's a bit crampy today. It's a bit cramped today, but take care. All right.